Lest the Supreme Court decisions of the last few weeks lead you to falsely believe that America is progressing uniformly towards some wonderful liberal future, the Missouri Attorney General is saying that we need to bring back the gas chamber because other forms of capital punishment are currently tied up in court battles. Not joking, he really wants to bring back the gas chamber. So they had gas chambers back in 1965. They shut down the last prison there that was using them. And now, after more than 40 years, they might be bringing them back. And the reason is the drug propofol, which is one of the drugs that's used for lethal injection. One of the main companies that was manufacturing that and some of the other drugs that are used in the cocktail of drugs that they use, it's not being sold for the use for death penalty anymore, or for lethal injection anymore. And so that's making it a little bit harder for them. Now, interestingly, first of all, no country other than the US, and I suppose in a perverse sense back during the Holocaust, Germany, has used the gas chamber for executions. So we have, I guess we're number one, since we've used it more recently than Germany. It had previously been used in California until eventually in 1996. One of the California federal appeals courts in California in 1996 ruled that under the Eighth Amendment it was cruel and unusual punishment. Now, the last time that it was actually used in America was in Arizona in 1999. Thankfully, it was stopped after that, and in that case it was actually a German national, and I think he was doing it to make a statement. But to give you some information about why we don't use the gas chamber in lieu of using lethal injection, sometimes it takes people up to 10 minutes to die in the gas chamber. One of the guys that was working at these executions says that after one time it took 11 minutes, he said that he would never do it again. And up until that point, he had been okay with the death penalty being instituted in that way. So anyway, as we said, Missouri is going to be using the gas chamber. What's interesting is that the Attorney General is doing this not because he thinks that it's a better form of the death penalty or a better way to institute the death penalty, but that just because they're having to wait too long for the drugs to do lethal injection. What's the fucking rush? It's not like, oh, we can't kill him with lethal injection, so, I mean, it might take a few years. I guess he's just going to be walking the streets. He's in jail the entire time. I guess for some people, like the way that they see the world, like they can't wait, I suppose, but it seems like something that you can wait a few months, maybe get a shipment of the drugs later on. But no, like among the more barbaric forms of killing people that the state can possibly use is the gas chamber. But yeah, that may be coming to Missouri sometime soon. That's the America we live in. On the one hand, get a little bit of marriage equality. On the other hand, we kill people by gassing them. That's the world we live in.